go guys, sorry about the delay, missed qualifying. I did have some technical issues getting into the YouTube account. However, we are in. Hopefully we won't have missed too many laps of the race, so yeah, I do apologise about that, but we are about to get underway and catch the race at where it's at. I'm EnergyDan, I'll be your commentator for this evening. No Tom, unfortunately. Tom's having a couple of weeks off for holidays, so Tom, if you're listening, hope you're having a nice time, mate, on the beach, wherever you are. It looks like, oh, we might just have caught the race, which is music to my ears, guys. That is awesome. Hopefully it's not actually bugged and we're about 7 laps in, but we'll soon see. So yeah, Australia, guys, not a big fan of Australia. It's so hard to link a lap up round here in the race, especially for the no traction control users. It is very easy to spin round here, especially once those tyres get beyond about 38 to 40%, where the risk of spinning is increased massively. Although saying that, the traction control model on this game is masses above what the last few games have been, so all being well, we won't be seeing anyone racing, anyone spinning. And here we go, guys, we have got 5 red lights and they're out and away we go. It looks like X Gamer's got a great getaway. Yaham just coming into the turn 1, misses. Oh, so basically Andreas, X Gamer, Yaham having a great battle there. So these 3 at the front already making a bit of a getaway, as we see Andreas just taking a nice sharp turn into the chicane section. Oh, Cassidy's out. We have an issue with Cassidy. We've got a safety car on lap 1. Looks like Cassidy had an issue at the first section, possibly the heavy braking zone into turn 3. Let's see if we've got any damage. Nothing on Sonic Hawk. Nothing on Jag Kings. So it looks like everyone's actually got their wings, so I'm guessing this was a Cassidy mistake. Cassidy, if you're watching the stream, why don't you jump on board and come join me, mate? So already lap 1 we've picked up the safety car. So I guess everyone that's pitting, that's on softs, they're probably going to go medium to the end, which Oliver's probably jumped on already. Let's just have a look at the... I am very rusty at this, guys, I do apologise. So yeah, Calvin's gone mediums, Oliver's gone hards, which I'm very surprised at, because the hards round here are atrocious for the first 5 laps. Softs, I have personally taken them 12 laps on a GP mode. I've seen AI take them 13 laps in AI mode. Mediums, you can probably get away with 16 laps. So yeah, I'm not sure what the mentality is behind starting on the hards, unless you're very good at the hard tyre. Just check in with Andreas, just behind the safety car. Now, coming onto the safety car restart, which could potentially be, probably not this lap, it's going to be the next lap, I would imagine. and only do 2 laps behind it, or at least 1 full lap, which would take it into start of lap 3. It is quite a long run to turn 1. Now, from the finish line to turn 1, it's not actually that far. You're probably talking about 600 metres. So, with DRS not available to the drivers, it might be in Andreas's best interest to actually take the guys all the way to the line and then give it a good boost. We do need to make sure, he does need to make sure that he keeps and maintain his speed. You know, speed fluctuation is not allowed, as in real life. You have to keep a constant speed. So let's just have a quick look at some of the data streams. We'll do position change. So yeah, nothing for the top 5. Rogue Smith has gone up to 6th from 8th. Burmeister's down 1. So Laser got a great start. Now I'm just saying Calvin's gone. Sorry, Laser's gone up 5. Oliver's gone down 7, but he did pit, and so did Sonic Hawk. Oh no, sorry, they're pitted now. I wonder if they're going medium then. Yeah, there you go, Oliver and Sonic Hawk. Possibly listen to the stream, but medium, it means they've got 26, so that's 13 laps apiece, which is absolutely brilliant. More than achievable. So I would imagine, regardless of the guys at the back, Oliver and Sonic Hawk, the safety car will be in this lap. So imagine some of the guys who try to burn some fuel off now. Although fuel round here is actually really good. You can actually underfuel quite a bit, even in the dry. I think half lap, yeah, there you go, safety car in this lap. So we'll try get the best angle for you guys. It's really interesting this because Andreas is on the hards, Yarm's on the hards, X Gamer's on the softs. So in fact, you know what? I'm going driver view. We'll ride on board with X Gamer just for the launch, and they'll try to get some broadcast view coming down the straight. Safety car is nowhere near the pits yet, really. Looks like Andreas has gone already. I don't think that's the right move to do because X Gamer is on the softs, and you can do soft to medium round here. It is doable. You can even do medium to soft. But Andreas is absolutely lightning. So he is closing in, but not enough. Not enough. It will go on to normal racing. Just making it clean. Let's just double check the field. Yeast is gone. Yeast is gone. Oh, Yeast has spun. Oh no, Yeast spun coming through sector 1. All made contact, we don't know. And it's another safety car. So Bert Maylander already up for driver of the day, and we've not even done 5 laps yet. That's unfortunate. I mean, the first one looked like Casty on his own span. Maybe Yeast did as well. Let's just have a quick check of all the drivers. Where was Yeast? I think he was in front of Laser, maybe. Laser's clean. Let's just check Janeji. Is Janeji clean? I think Janeji's clean. Yep, Janeji's clean. Yeah, Janeji's clean. Let's just check Jag Kings. Yeah, I think everyone's clean. So maybe Yeast just yeah, span on his own there. Maybe not. We don't know. Can't see everything, unfortunately. So I think Xenons must be going mediums. We've got Sonic Hawk in the pit again. He must be going hards to the end then. 24 laps to the end. More than achievable on the hards. But it's going to be a hard ask from last, or almost last, going to the end and making positions. The tyres so slow in the first 3 laps. So I'm not sure if that's going to happen. I personally would have stayed on the mediums unless he had damage. Let's just check in with Andreas again, behind the safety car. So here we go with Rogue Smithy. This is, I'm just looking as well, X-Gamer, Smithy, Forest Jump, all on the softs. This is only helping their cause. Although technically you only get really 7 laps of grippy racing with the softs, you can extend these with a few safety cars to about 14-15 laps. You do lose a lot of time, but if you're going to make that one stop, it can work out. A lot of these guys can take their tyres a lot longer than, like say, Division 2 guys like myself. So yeah, it's interesting to see what's going to happen with strategy, because it is a big thing round here. DRS train, another big thing. Can these guys break away from the mid pack? It's going to be a show and tell situation once they get going again. Another lap behind the safety car. So if you tune in to watch us, we are on the second safety car of this race. We've had about 1, maybe 2 laps of actual racing. In fact, no, we haven't. We've had about 3/4 of a lap of racing. Assumed nothing actually happened, just 2 spinners. I think the first was Cassidy in Sector 1, and then the second was Yeast again in Sector 1, I believe. So just look at position changes. There we go, safety car is in this lap. So we're going to go from on board of Yahan, and we're going to do tyres so you know what everyone's on. So again, X-Gamer needs to be on the ball here. He's in a hard tyre sandwich. If I was X-Gamer, I'd be throttle and brake at the same time so you can stop instantly if Andreas pulls off the throttle. Here we go, let's go on board with X-Gamer. Andreas controlling the pack perfectly, no acceleration, no deacceleration, absolute spot on. Division 1, what you should do at a safety car restart, absolute textbook. Gradual acceleration now, he's waiting for it. He's waiting to the line. Yeah, he's gone, he's gone. X-Gamer just caught out slightly there. Yaham is on his tail. Really crap view there. So as you can see, that was absolute textbook from Andreas. Just caught X-Gamer napping just a fraction of a second. It just allowed him to make that turn into turn 1 unchallenged. So looks like everyone's through Sector 1 okay this time. X-Gamer setting the fastest Sector 1. see the sparks coming off Andreas' car, using a very low drag profile setup. X-Gamer taking the curb there, and it did not destabilise his car, so something in his setup is very right there. I certainly can't take that corner over the curb without destabilising the car a little bit. Jahan still on his tail, sucking in those fumes from the back of X-Gamer's car, and it looks like there's a bit of a gap forming now. Back to Mackett. Mackett on the mediums, which I'm surprised at because Jahan is on the hards. On the back of Mackett is Rogue Smithy. Is he going to make an overtake? He's dropping to the inside, outside. Don't think he's quite close enough. Smithy's car looking very planted on those soft tyres. He's having a look on the outside. Not quite close enough. Look at these three. Oh, X-Gamers all over the back of Andreas. Oh, we've got another one. It's Kuipers out. Kuipers is out. He crashed coming out of the turn 5, is it, I think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, turn 5 or 6. And it's another safety car. So if I was the soft guys here, in fact, no, I wouldn't even come in if I was soft guys. I'd stay. I'd definitely stay. Anyone on hards that's changed? We're on lap 8, so yeah. As Martin stopped, let's just put it on. Stops. There we go. Stops. You could maybe. Calvin stopped already. Sorry, guys. So yes, Calvin stops on the mediums. He's going to have to stop again. Oliver's already stopped twice. Maybe Oliver could go hards to the end. Sonic Hawk's doing 3 stops already. Nightmare situation. Everyone's pitting. Okay, so everyone is pitting. Tyres, there we go. So they're pitting. Looks like going on fresh mediums. Rogue Smith is on fresh hards. So I think Smithy's going to go hards to the end. Jump's going to go hards to the end. Jahan and X-Gamer have pitted for the mediums. That's interesting. So Mackett now takes the lead of this race with Burmeister in second, Martin in third. Now Martin's probably going to go hard to the softs, I would imagine. Or even hard to medium, depending on if another safety car comes out. JDM, Janedji. Yeah, probably going to have to go. They're probably going to eke these out and do a 1-stop. Yeah, they're not stopped yet. So the top 6 haven't stopped. That means. So the likes of Mackett, Burmeister, JDM, Janedji are all going to have to try and eke this out to softs at the end, I would imagine. Martin definitely going hard to softs. The good thing is for the top 6 is all these safety cars have let their tyre life go all the way to the green side, let's call it. So yeah, this is going to be very interesting. I'm not sure how X-Gamer, Jan and Rogue Smithy are going to pile through the pack to the front without a safety car. They're going to need some very, very precise overtakes in about 8 laps. They'll have to do it. So they'll have to save the ERS for the straights of the DRS once it's activated. So yeah, coming down to strategy here and circumstance, I suppose. You know, we've already had 3 safety cars now. We have seen the front leaders drop to the back with a pit stop. I think Rogue Smithy, yeah, it was probably on the cusp of, do you stay out and try again to do a conventional stop, or do you get the stop out of the way? So if we're going to get the notification for the safety car coming in, it should be towards the end of sector 2. Okay, so safety car is in this lap. So we've got Mackie backing up the pack now. So the top 6 still to pit, and Jag Kings. Right, does Mackie take it to the line? Or does he try blasting out the last corner? He's blasting out the last corner. Ah, yeah, Burmeister's got a great jump on Martin, but Mackie's got the jump on Burmeister. Let's just have a look down the pack, actually. Looks like everyone's through the last turn all right. Into turn 1. Everyone's like, oh, big, here we go, 4. Andreas struggling now. And gets taken again, loses 2 positions. Oh, great driver from X Gamer and Andreas there. But X Gamer has got the jump on Andreas. This is a feisty pack, so technically this might be the leaders of the race fighting out for position here. X Gamer taking great advantage of the restart, getting 2 positions. Big lead now from these front 2 to Martin. Martin's on 10 lap old hards. But the mediums, we've got caution. Who is that? It's a Red Bull driver of Xenon by the looks of it. So maybe a bit of a contact or maybe a spin on his own. But with no safety cars, no virtual safety cars, and we are going green momentarily. He's got going again, and there you go, track is green. So we are forming a bit of a concertina pack here. We've got about 3 breakaway groups really. We've got the 2 leaders, or 2 leading cars, Martin and JDM, and Janeji's tagging along on those coattails as well. And then we've got Laser in the mid pack. I'll just see Oliver getting overtaken by Andreas. So a nice sandwich here from X Gamer to Yaham to Andreas, with Oliver hanging on the back of him. Oh, who was that? X Gamer spun. X Gamer spun. Oh no. Nightmare for X Gamer. And Burmeister's got in the lead. So Burmeister has now taken the lead of this race from Mackie. But he is on the back of him. DRS obviously playing a part of this now. Difficult new layout to this track. 90-degree turn, or almost 90-degree turn. A little bit twitchy from Burmeister on the exit. This is a very difficult corner. The penultimate corner is a oh, Mackie just getting sideways almost. And oh, he's cooked his tyres. That's Martin on the back of him. He's going to get DRS now. Oh no, sorry, DRS is just enabled. My apologies. Is Martin going to make a move? Not quite. So Burmeister now has a substantial lead, 1.8 seconds, and it's increasing. Nice clean air, doesn't have to defend, so Burmeister could be in a great spot now. However, these guys do have to pit. All the way down to Laser, they still have to pit, and Jag Kings also. So if we just put leader on, as you can see there, if they did pit now, they would come out pretty much dead last, as we see a move of SFR-energydan going past Mackie, and he's in P2 now. Brilliant move from Martin. Actually a very difficult section, that fast S section, really hard to keep it hugged in, and does play a big part with ERS. So Martin making nice moves now. This is where the hard tyres should be coming into play against the mediums. The mediums should be starting to wear off now, whereas the hards should be nice and worn in, nice and livened up, making nice gains. So Martin just needs 3 or 4 absolute perfect laps. As Andreas sets the fastest lap on those fresh mediums, 120.894. But Mackey's coming back at him. As we see Forrest Jump getting past Jag Kings. He is on those fresher hard tyres, 5 lap old hard tyres. Look at this chasing pack. Andreas is now up to 5th. How the hell did that happen? So Andreas making light work of this tricky fast S section, and he's through. This boy is on fire. And we just see behind him, oh, we've got Janeji, JDM and Yaham all fighting. As you see Yaham get past Janeji. Janeji is going to get tagged by the McLaren driver. Oh, there is slight contact though, there is slight contact. But Janeji is back through. I see a bit of contact between Mackey and Andreas. Andreas is going to get the jump, I believe, coming down the straight. DRS is enabled, so is DRS. And he is through. As we see, oh, Jan and Mackey contact. Oh, they both span. He needs to be careful here, ghosting is on. Oliver 362, multiple warnings. Oh, we've got contact again. We've got Rogue Smithy and Calvin and X-Gamer. Looks like X-Gamer's come through on that one. Another penalty for Oliver. What's going on with Oliver? Oh. I think Oliver needs to come in and put some fresh mediums on. Go to the end. Judging by how hard these are racing, there's going to be a safety car, as I was about to say. Looks like too many situations in one lap, and the FIA stewards have issued a safety car. So, 14 laps remaining. I would personally come in and stick the softs on if I was Burmeister. Let's see what he does. He's going to put softs on. Andreas, he needs to put softs on, I think. No, he's not. He's going to try to take the medium to the end. Martin is going to put softs on. Laser going to put softs on. JDM going to put softs on. Jadeji going to put softs on, I think. Yeah, I think everyone's going to put softs on. X-Gamer's staying out. He's going to do the same as Andreas. They're going to try and have a fight for the win just on the mediums. Sonic Hawk's gone through on the hards. Okay, so there's a few drivers choosing mediums. I personally would have gone softs. We got Oliver retiring in the pits. I don't know why with a safety car. He should have just gone softs. So I think JDM and Janeji probably didn't have softs to use. Or mediums, because yeah, I wouldn't purposely choose hards unless you have to. So they're going to struggle, I think. Medium runners. Wow. I think medium runners must have used all their softs in qualifying. I mean, unfortunately we didn't see qualifying, but that's what they've got on mediums. Mack it on hards. I don't think that's going to work out. I think Andreas and X-Gamer, it's going to be difficult towards the last 5 laps. Maybe 4 laps. But I think potentially Burmeister, as long as he gets a good start, jumps Rogue Smithy, excuse me guys, jumps Rogue Smithy on the start and tries to tuck in behind X-Gamer and Andreas and just bide his time. Don't pagger those softs straight away. I think he should be alright. It's going to be hard, obviously, passing Andreas. But if he saves the softs and just keeps position for 5 or 6 laps, he could then maybe push Andreas and X-Gamer for the win. But does Burmeister have the pace to do that against two incredible drivers? You know, X-Gamer and Andreas, and again, Andreas and X-Gamer are slightly different drivers. I mean, Andreas has raw pace, X-Gamer is very tactical. This could be a very interesting battle for the win here. I'm concerned about Sonic Hawk on those hards. He's already done 13 laps on them. Got to do another 12. I don't think it was the right call staying out. Martin, he's got the pace. He's certainly got the pace to challenge, but he's got the likes of Super Laser behind him. Cushioned by the fact that JDM and Janegi are on hards, that could be their buffer, Martin and Laser's buffer for the first few laps. Unless JDM and Janegi are smacking the pony out of these hards to warm them up. Janegi is, because he's a smart racer. JDM isn't. I'm not saying he isn't a smart racer, he's just not warming these hards up. I personally would be cross-pedaling, weaving the full shebang on these hards. You need these fired up, ready to go on lap 1, and there we go. Safety car is in this lap. Let's go on board with Burmeister for the start, actually. I think Andreas has to leave this last minute because he should be able to see Burmeister 2 positions. If you're a driver, you can't see 3rd position maybe. He might not see that Burmeister's on softs unless he's listening to the stream. If he knows Burmeister's on softs, he needs to leave it. Lastminute.com. And Andreas is gone. He's gone. Yep, he has gone. We can't cross. There you go, green, green, green. Oh, bit of a spin for, bit of a moment for X-Gamer. He's lost 2 positions because of that. Look at the gap from X-Gamer to Sonic Hawk. Let's just go on over Sonic Hawk. He's getting pushed now. Martin's on his tail. Sonic Hawk needs to be very clever here. I think Martin's going to take the outside and try and go the inside in the next corner. Not quite. Martin's going to try the inside tight line on the fast S section. He's going to do the outside into turn 11. Is it turn? Oh, I just see X-Gamer getting rough on the grass there. And Martin's through. Martin is through. Absolute superb from Martin, but like I did think Sonic were going to struggle on those used hards. A lot of these guys are on fresh mediums. Burmeister now up into 2nd place on those soft tyres. He needs to get on the back of the coattails of Andreas and then look after those soft tyres. Just to stay within 1 second and then stay in his DRS for the next 6 laps, I'd say. What Burmeister can't afford to do is burn too much of these softs. As he just set the fastest lap. Rogue Smithy on these used hards. Nice gap now to X-Gamer, because X-Gamer's had a couple of moments now, but he's pushed by Martin on the back of X-Gamer. Fresh mediums against used mediums. X-Gamer obviously choosing to take the track position on that last safety car. Martin setting the fastest lap. Fastest sector, sorry. Janegi really struggling now on those hards, 3 seconds behind Laser. So Martin chasing down X-Gamer, who's been chased down by Laser. Equal tyres. This comes down to pace and DRS. And there we go, DRS is enabled. That will come into effect on the next DRS section. Burmeister all over the back of Andreas. He wants this. And he goes on the outside. That is Burmeister in the lead now. So Burmeister just needs to look after these softs, unless he wants to sail into the sunset, but you're not going to do much in 9 laps. Andreas is very fast. Mackett's setting the fastest lap. 19 seconds adrift though. Oh, X-Gamer's out! X-Gamer's out! And he's lost it! He's lost it! Coming out of the S section. Was that contact then? And it's another safety car. Another safety car. Okay, so anybody who's got fresh softs, I imagine they will be in for it. What is the lead pack going to do? I don't think Andreas can afford to stay out, because this only plays into the hands of Burmeister, who's on fresh softs. He's 104 laps on those. He's got 9 laps to go. Got 2 laps behind the safety car. That is playing into Burmeister's hands. Wow. But can Andreas afford to pit though? He is pitting, he is pitting. Rugsmith is going to pit as well, he's going to go softs. Martin's pitting. Okay, so quite a few people are going to pit. Janeji must be pitting for softs. If they've got softs left, they will be going softs. So it looks like the safety car that split the lead pack at the start of this race is actually coming round to fruition to actually reset this grid. As I say that, let's just put on position change, so you'll see who's actually won and lost from all these safety cars. Laser up 17 positions. Oh, wow. 12 positions to JDM. Let's just go with tyre. So JDM, don't think it's going to work. Laser, yeah, he can go to the end. Burmeister can go to the end. Okay, so this is now going to come down to actual raw pace. Actual raw pace, with a few people just slightly disadvantaged with tyre life or tyre choice. I think JDM, well, I'd be surprised if JDM can keep P8. So, 4th safety car of this race. Let's see how many times people have stopped. There you go. The highest is 4 for Yaham and Sonic. Yaham is, where's position change? There we go. Yaham is down 8 positions, so he's lost out. Andreas has lost out, but he's on fresh softs. I tell you what you don't want is to be in P1 to 6 with Andreas behind you on fresh softs. Could Burmeister, oh, as we just see Jag Kings into the pit. I don't see how JDM is going to benefit from being on hards. I really don't. Hard to judge here, but I think the front 5 are disadvantaged here. You've got Andreas, Rugsmithy and Martin with a few jumping behind. I think without situation, P6 to 9, maybe even 10 could potentially be on the podium here. This front pack of Burmeister all the way down to Zenon really need to have a great getaway with no situations, no incidents. So I believe safety car will be in this lap. goes, safety car is in. Oh, JDM, that'll be probably a penalty, is it? No, he's got away with it. Burmeister looks like he's going. He has to go now because he's accelerating aggressively. He's going. He's trying to use those softs in the twisty section. Actually, a really good tactic. Really good tactic. He's trying to use the softs through this last twisty section to try and make a lead, but I think he's going to be vulnerable down the straight. Laser is not daft, and look at Laser all over the back of him. All over the back of him. So I think Burmeister might have unnecessarily used a lot of his softs there on that last sector 3 twisty section. We're all green, all good to go. Yaham 3-second time penalty. Oh, Yaham getting overtaken by Janeji. Is he going to keep it? No, they're going tyre to tyre. I think Janeji just got him there. No, he's not. He's not. Now Janeji coming under fire now from SFR Sonicor, and Sonicor gets him. Janeji going on the inside. He's going to take it back from Sonic Hawk. Does he get it? Yes, he does, I think. He's going to have the heavy braking zone as he continue. Yeah, he gets the nice inside line. He's got it nicely done. So Janeji now getting under pressure. Is he going to lose it under braking? No, I think he's got it just. No, and he gets squeezed. Yeah, I'm not letting this go. Sorry, it's Calvin actually. It's Calvin that's giving him some pressure. DRS not enabled just yet. Oh, we've got another. Oh, we've got Jag Kings. Jag Kings and Sonic Hawk that came together in the back of sector 3. So Laser now picking up a penalty as well. So that means that Burmeister could very well be in contention for this win. Oh my god. Sorry guys. Absolute. Could not select it properly there. So Burmeister in the lead with Laser having a penalty. Andreas up to 4th and closing though. Calvin with a 3-second time penalty. Big battle now between Yaham, Zen and Calvin and Janeji. As Janeji picks up a time penalty, 3 seconds, but more warnings. DRS is now enabled. And what will be Yaham chasing down Martin. Martin's dropped down from that start. Oh, Martin's getting a bit tail happy there. He's going to be compromised now. Calvin's retired from the session. Is that a safety car? It's not yet. As we see Yaham make contact and looks like a bit of lag. Bit of lag for Yaham. Has Martin got damage from that? Don't think so. So Yaham is actually out. No safety car as of yet. No virtual safety car either. And I think we've made this out alive with just yellers in sector 1, I believe. So Laser's now taken the lead from Burmeister. Sorry we've missed that in that commotion. Laser now in the lead. He does have a penalty. And it's a 3-second for Laser. So I think Burmeister just needs to take it easy now. Don't defend too much to Andreas, because he's going to come through, and just fight against JDM. I don't think there's any point fighting Andreas. He's going to take the life out of your tyres. So if Burmeister wants third with 3 laps to go, he either needs to have a great level of battery or fight like as wide as a bus. But I don't think that's going to work against Andreas. I think he's got slightly better tyre life and pace. We'll see what happens. Laser might make a mistake. Oh, so let's put interval back on. So technically, Burmeister is still in the lead of this race. Andreas in P3. No, P2. Sorry, yeah, P2. It's actually Laser in P3. Yeah, still in P3 is Laser. I think Andreas is starting to struggle now with those tyres. Yeah, Andreas will have DRS now. Great launch. It might even have him before DRS. He's got DRS activated now. Yeah. And that is Andreas into P2. Technically P1 because of the penalty from Laser. Double DRS. I think it's naughty, that. Very naughty. Double DRS. It's just... It's not what you want when you get overtaken down the straight. It's for the guy that's just overtaken you to sail off into the wind and get those extra 30, 40, maybe even 50 metres. Especially in this next section. As we see Burmeister... Andreas chasing down Laser. Market gets a 3-second time penalty, but I think... We're about to see Andreas take the lead of this race. Burning the RS, I imagine. And he does. He's got it done. He has got it done. Andreas now takes the lead of this race. A bit squirrely from Laser. Burmeister, I think he's done. He just needs to protect his P3, which means no penalties, and don't let Rogue Smithy come through. About to start the last 2 laps of this race. Oh, Forest jump goes deep into the penultimate corner. Up 6 positions, JDM up 10 positions. This is the penultimate lap of this race. Andreas from first, safety car, never safety car. I think he pitted before the 3rd safety car, and he's now back into the lead, and he's done 2 stops. As we've just seen Burmeister and JDM going for it. No, it's not, sorry. It's Burmeister and Rogue Smithy. Rogue Smithy's through. Rogue Smithy is through. So the softs of Burmeister obviously feeling a little bit hot and bothered under the collar. Those softs are starting to scream now. As I did say, I think Burmeister should have just stuck behind. Once he lost the position to Laser, I'd have just stuck with him if you could. There's no point burning those softs when you need it right at the beginning. I think he just burnt a little bit too much of the softs, and now he's paying the price. So Smithy chasing down P1, but technically he's P2 already because of that penalty from Laser. He's safe by 4 tenths, 6 tenths now, yeah, 5 tenths. I don't think Laser's got a hope of winning this now, unless Andreas gets a penalty and loses some radical pace. X-Gamer does seem to be closing the gap on Andreas, but it's frivolous. He's got that 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Burmeister dropped out that 1 second. No, he got it. He just got the detection zone. So, last lap of the race. There you go. Andreas takes it. Laser second. Roguesmith stays third. Burmeister in fourth. Forest Jump takes fifth. JDM takes sixth. Martin takes seventh. Janeji on his last race with SFR for now. Oh, he just gets jumped by Sonic Hawk, who doesn't have a penalty. And we've got Janeji dropping out of 9th. Jag King still racing in 10th. He just finished. Xenon crosses the line, P11. And Mackett, not the race he wanted, coming in last place with the wooden spoon. With Laser getting driver of the day. I'll give you my driver of the day in a second. So run down the order. We've got Andreas from first on the grid taking the win. We've got Laser in second from 19th. Yeah, actually, there you go. That's your driver of the day. That's Laser. We've got Roguesmith taking the podium in third. We've got Burmeister in fourth. We've got Forest Jump in fifth. We've got JDM in sixth. Sorry guys, let me just take a photograph of this so I know where to invite. JDM in 6th, SM Martin in 7th from 11th, great show from Martin. We've got Sonic Hawk in 8th from position 14, great outing for Sonic Hawk. Janeji in 9th from 17th, also a great outing for Janeji. Last race of this season for him. Hopefully we can see Janeji back, or we can actually convince him to stay. Jag Kings 10th from 16th, great racing from Jag Kings. We've got Xenon up from P13, 2 places moved. Maki in 12th, Yahan in 13th. Then we've got Calvin in 14th from 18th position, great from Calvin. X-Gamer down as he DNF'd in sector 3, I believe it was. Oliver DNF'd, we've got Kuipers DNF'd, we've got Yeast DNF'd, and Cassidy DNF'd. Unfortunate to the guys that didn't finish, but I think that was actually a really good race. So what a race from Division 1. I didn't see any incidents. I don't think we actually did get any incidents, so yeah, fair play from those guys that drove well tonight. Couple of spins, that's expected around Australia. It's not the greatest of tracks for anyone using no TC. It's not even a great track for people using medium TC, to be honest with you. Once those tyres get worn, it's so easy to spin. So yeah, difficult track. Even though it's a simple track, it's actually quite technical, especially coming through this S section you can see on the screen now. Yeah, it's not great. There's a few lines you can take through there, especially when it's a nucleated pack. It's a bit like lap 1, turn 1. You know, you can't find position, you can't find space, so it all comes down to getting those elbows out. So yeah, great running from the guys. So let's just go to the showroom and I'll get our guys in for the podium interviews. I know Roguesmith's already joined and he should be muted and not say anything until I address him. Let's go to the showroom. Here we go. Right guys, let's bring it up. So let's get Andreas and Laser in. 2 secs guys. So yeah, guys. So we have got Laser in the lobby. Hello, Laser. So I tell you what, I was going to go to Smithy, but let's actually go to Laser because PTO. I'm not sure if Andres is joining yet, but we've got the McLaren car on track. Laser, wow, what an outing for you, mate. I imagine that was a bit of a roller coaster. Coming back from the back of the pack to the front, and I think you dropped to the back again with the safety cars. Just in your own words, mate, give us an explanation of your feelings and what happened in the race for you. Yeah, I was tracking that penalty towards the end. Unfortunate. Like I said, I don't think you had the pace to challenge Andreas because the guy's an absolute alien. But yeah, I mean, you got to be happy where you finished, mate. That was a brilliant. Was it 16th you started? Yeah, dead last 17th then, I think. Yeah. So absolutely brilliant, mate. I think by the first safety car you moved up to, I think it was about P11 if I remember correctly. I think then you tried to hang out on those mediums with the fourth safety car, I think it was. I think you did the strategy right. Was there any point in the race where you thought you might have screwed it up? Okay, good stuff, mate. So Azerbaijan next week, mate. I personally absolutely love that track. It's amazing. I think it's great balance of technicality, high speed, low speed. What's your thoughts on Azerbaijan coming into it? Is it a track that you're good at? Okay, well, how about a really cocky response? Are you going to win? Alright, mate, no worries. I might come back to you in a second, so just stay tuned, mate. So we are going to go to mate Smithy. You alright, mate?
Terrible accent, Dan. You need to work on it. I'll be a lot more now. So second time this season I've been interviewed. So
right, so Smithy, give us your rundown. Where did you start? Because I missed quali.
P8. So
P8. So P8 to P3. Okay, that's pretty commendable, mate. Now
it was a very interesting race off the start as well. Cassidy sprinting after 3 corners caused a safety car, and I just got past I think 2 drivers. So that was a great start for me, and then all the safety cars came out, and I just kept moving myself up the field. And
yeah. Now,
sorry, I'll let you go on with questions.
I spotted 2 times in that race where you could have jumped a few people, but you chose. I think once you chose to stay out. So the first time I think you chose to go on hards, did you?
Yes.
So you chose to go on hards, and then you chose to go on the mediums on the second time. Now, if you ran that race again, would you screw the hards off or not go on them?
No, I'd stay on the hards.
Would you?
A lot of the time. I probably wouldn't have pit under the final safety car. Honestly, I wouldn't have pit under that final safety car. I felt strong on the hards. I felt quick on the hards. I was keeping the gap to Laser behind me and Martin. So I think the hards did me quite well on the in the end. So I think it could have been possibly even a win if.
Did you finish on the hards?
I finished on the mediums. I pit.
Yeah. So hards to mediums. That's it. Yeah. Okay.
I started on the softs, then I went to hards on lap 8, then to the mediums like lap 20 something.
Yeah. Okay. So it looks like staying on track, getting positions worked out for you. Which, yeah, I mean, really good out with mate. That's a pretty solid result for you, mate. So fair play, mate. Coming into Azerbaijan, do you like it or do you hate it?
Love the track. It is absolutely amazing.
It's mint, isn't it? Yeah.
It's like a Jeddah, but a lot wider than Jeddah.
Nah, I disagree. I disagree with that. It's not like Jeddah because there's no corners on Azerbaijan. Apart from the castle section, I think it's more like Singapore. It's
Yes,
more
Singapore,
90
yeah.
degree, you know.
Yeah,
And
it's one of my favourites.
yeah, me too, mate. There's a couple of sections there where you're very close to the wall. You know, there's a good 5 or 6 90-degree corners. There's a couple of downhill braking sections, as well as a high-speed S section with a very, very long straight line speed section. So, do you think it's a course where it could mix up the running order of Division 1?
I think Las Vegas will be more of a test for that on the running order.
Shit track.
It is. I think people are allowed to swear on stream.
I don't actually care. I don't know. Las Vegas deserves it. No, it deserves swearing. It is a rubbish track.
It does. It is absolutely terrible. Las Vegas will be more of a challenge for that. But Azerbaijan, I love it. A challenge, and with Australia today, that's still a challenge. And I only finished with one stupid warning because I accidentally hit a curb. So I finished with one warning in the end, so I can clearly keep it on track. So
I mean, I personally feel that Australia is one of those bogey tracks where, technically speaking, everyone should be able to be within like 0.6 of a second, but it's surprisingly technical, don't you think?
Yeah, that turn 9 and 10. Well, the new 9 and 10 from the old. The fast left right. That's 9 and 10. That'll be the new 2 corners.
But I even think the S section has actually now got 3 or 4 lines through it, depending on your DRS and your ERS battery and your setup. Yeah. I saw quite a few people battling it out through there, and and you just can't make way through that section unless you have the inside line all the way and be ballsy all the way to that turn 10, is it? Before the fast left right, is it 9 and 10? 9. Yeah. So yeah, really difficult. So yeah, I mean, fair play, mate. Really good result, mate. You obviously did the right choice to pick when you did, and the tyres that you did. So yeah, fair play, mate.
It was debatable, to be honest. I should have stayed out on those hards in the end, but I got a bit cold feet and dropped down the order, which I shouldn't have done. But it worked out on the podium in the end, and possibly even a P2 if I decide to apply those.
Good stuff. No, but really, on stream, really?
Oh, sorry, lad.
Really? Nah, you poo house. Alright, mate. Anyway, right, I'm gonna go. I'm done with you, mate, so you can leave. That's fine, buddy. Well done, Smithy. Laser, back to you, mate. I actually forgot what I was going to ask you then. No, it's actually gone. I will ask you one thing though before you leave. This season, can you try and find a way to take it to Andreas? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously, Lazy, you know, I'm one of your fans in this league. I've obviously been one of your fanboys, let's say, for quite a few seasons. And I've got all the faith in you. I think a few practice sessions a week, mate. I think you can be up there challenging for Andreas, mate. Don't disappoint, mate. Come on, I'm rooting for you. All right, mate. Right, cheers, guys. Thank you very much. I'll leave it there. Take care, guys.
I think we've got one more in the party.
Oh, is Andreas here?
No, we are a retiring driver.
Hang on. Is it Janeji? Oh, Janeji. How are you doing, bro?
Quite fine. They told me that I should join, so yeah.
Yeah, you should join. Damn right you should join. How you doing, my bro? You alright?
Yeah, but life was pretty tough, to be honest, but I think that today's race was one of the best also for watching, well, after the safety cars, I think, because there are a lot of fights, or at least from my side, and yeah, I enjoy it.
Good man. It looked like you had your elbows out there for your last race, or penciled last race, because I'm going to get in your ear tonight. Penciled in last race with SFR for now, but looks like you had a real good fun out there, mate. You made a few positions, lost a few positions, elbows out, tyre rubbing. Was it good fun tonight?
Yeah, I think it was good fun. Like sometimes I was pretty angry to be honest because I was just going on my side and in quali I was interrupted and needed to slow down and stuff like that. But I think that's the racing we are used to like do. So I guess everything was fun and I really enjoyed it tonight.
Okay, so I mean, obviously you're earmarked for leaving SFR for the time being. Just take a bit of a sabbatical, but I'd like to take the opportunity just to say that I think everyone in this league, admins, directors and drivers, we really want you to stay, Janeji. And obviously if you need to leave, that's absolutely fine. We will all support you through and through, everything you want to do. So if you do decide to leave, Janeji, we hope we see you back very, very soon, mate, because you're an SFR champion. You're an amazing racer and you've been an amazing friend to so many people in this league, including myself. I had the honour of being at Silverstone with you, and I'll always cherish that weekend that we had together. That sounds quite dirty actually, but I will always cherish that weekend. I will always cherish that weekend we had together, mate. So if you do decide to go through with this leaving, then I do wish you all the best, and I'm actually honoured to call you my friend, mate, and I'm going to get choked up now, but yeah.
Can I just say last words? Just if there's someone who is not from SFR, I just wanted to say that you can come there anytime because there are so many nice people. I haven't meet so many amazing people in any different leagues, to be honest, so I think that there's no reason for not coming to SFR, so because there are great admins, great drivers, and after a short time you will be for sure friends, because there's I wouldn't say that there's anybody that would be toxic or something. So yeah, I think that the SFR league was and still be the best one out there.
Oh, cheers, mate. I mean, just to reiterate your point there, mate. I mean, you've met with me at Silverstone. You've been over to England to see Oliver. You know, we've made a lot of friendships in this league, and it's testament to this league. We are a friendly league. You know, we literally strive to be the best at stewarding and as fair as possible. So yeah, I mean, like Janeji said, do join us or do contact us. But Janeji, please, for the love of God, don't bloody leave. We are everyone's poured their heart out to you, saying, look, don't leave, come on. So I'll leave it in your ball, mate. Please think about it, because we don't want to see you go. It's been an absolute journey with you, and you've been a champion of SFR. So, but like I say, mate, if you need time away, we'll fully support you. We will fully support your time away, mate. And the second you want to come back to this league, you will be received with open arms, mate.
I'd just like to add, I'm not an admin or anything, I'm not anything in this league, just a commentator, but you know, mate, it would be great to see you still in the server. I've had some good fun with you on pod, on GTA, on F1 even. First time I ever went into a party with you was USA season 10 or 11, and I had a laugh with you in qualifying. It was just amazing, and it's a shame to see you leave, mate, because you honestly deserve that championship you got. You deserve every race win you've got.
100%, 100%. Yeah.
You've worked hard since where you came. Remember you were telling me earlier about how you started. You'd never raced in an F1 before, and then the progress you've made is just amazing. And
Smithy, just to add to that, I remember having a session with Janeji right at the start. He was struggling, and we had a bit of a session together about settings and all this. And then about 3 weeks later, he was about a second quicker than me. I was like, do you know what? Screw you! I was like, do you know what? This guy, who's this guy? You know, is he just sharked me? But yeah. So
you just slowed down.
I don't know, maybe, mate. Yeah, I'm just old. That's it. But yeah, guys, look, much love for this league. Much love for you, Janeji. I really hope we can retain you this season, because I'm really going to miss you, mate. But we'll leave it there. It's up to you, mate. If you leave, we will all support you. This entire league will support you, and once you're ready to come back, we'll receive you with open arms, mate.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Alright.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to cry as well, so don't start.
Right, guys, I'm going. I saw it was like more down than
right, I'm
I was
going.
thinking that it would be.
Right, both of you can piss off because I'm going to sign off now. Right, guys, thank you ever so much for joining round 3 of SFR Division 1 for Australia. Next week is Azerbaijan, a street circuit that many drivers love. We'll see what the guys' setups do, and we'll see what the SFR drivers can do in Division 2 and Division 1. If you want to join us, then do find us on Grid Finder. I think there's a few problems there, so by all means just locate us through our social medias, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter if you're struggling to join through Grid Finder, and we'll get you in. So guys, thank you very much. I'm EnergyDan. I've been your host and commentator for this evening, and we will see you next week for Azerbaijan.